Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing a recipe for Caribbean macaroni and cheese or macaroni pie. To get started, here I have my ingredients and I have some long macaroni noodles. I'm using this today because this is traditionally used in a Caribbean macaroni pie. You can use elbows if you like, but this is the kind that I will be using. I have some butter and some cheese here. I'll be using only one cheese because again, the New Zealand anchor cheese is usually used for a Caribbean macaroni pie, but since I don't get that here, I'll be using some Gouda cheese. I have the regular Gouda and the smoked Gouda. I also have some eggs. I have some evaporated milk. I'll be using some heavy whipping cream. I have some sweetened condensed milk. I like adding that in my mac and cheese. I have some mustard, grated onions, grated garlic, some green onions, 2 chicken bouillon, garlic and onion powder, paprika, black pepper, complete seasoning, and seasoned salt. So in a pot of boiling water, I will now add my chicken bouillon. This adds great flavor and taste to the noodles, and it's just the first step of seasoning. So I'll add that, then I'll add my noodles. If you're using the long noodles, you might have to break them up like I did here. But if you like it long and you want to do it that way, then feel free to do so. We will let this boil until it's nice and tender. Next, we'll combine our eggs, milk, and seasoning, mix really well, and set that aside. This is like creating a custard for the mac and cheese so that it holds everything together. Since we're not making like a roux with the flour and melting the cheese and all that stuff, this is what is used to hold everything together. Once we're done, we'll move on with the next step. Now, this version of mac and cheese, it's not like the American version where it's, soft and runny and stuff. This is more like, compact, and it's more like a cake or a pie where you can actually cut it into slices or squares or whatever shape you want to cut it in. But it's very, very delicious. Once your macaroni is done boiling, you'll drain it thoroughly and then apply the butter. Then we'll go in with our grated garlic, our grated onions. We will add our mustard, sweetened condensed milk. We will give it a good mix. Now I like to add sweetened condensed milk to my macaroni and cheese no matter what version I'm making because I like to add balance. With all the cheese that I use, it needs to have a tad bit of sweetness to balance everything out. You do not taste it in there, but it just adds great balance to the macaroni and cheese. We will start adding our cheese here and mix it in, add a little at a time until it's all mixed in. Then we will add our custard, the milk and eggs and stuff that we mixed up. We will add it in and we will, garnish with some green onions. I like to add, green onions in my mac and cheese. I like to see the little green bits in there. It's just my thing. But of course, whatever ingredient you don't like here, you can leave it out or add whatever ingredients you like to your mac and cheese. There's no right way to make mac and cheese. It all depends on your own preference. So here I have prepared a 9 by 13 baking dish which I have greased with some butter. Now we will transfer the macaroni and cheese into our baking dish, and I know you guys can see how rich and creamy that looks. And it is so packed with flavor. We add layers of flavors to this mac and cheese and it will be absolutely delicious. Now we will level it off, just making sure that it's even inside of the baking dish. Then we will add some cheese to top it off. You know I like a lot of cheese, so I went over the top with the cheese. And then we'll place this in a 355-degree oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. The baking time depends on your oven and how fast or slow it cooks. Once the top has become nice and golden brown and your custard is set, that's how you know that the mac and cheese is done. And after about 50 minutes of baking, the mac and cheese is finally done. It smells amazing in here, guys. I can't wait to slice this and take a bite. But before we do that, let us let it rest and cool down a bit before we slice it, because we don't want it falling apart. And now for the good part, let's cut into our macaroni pie and see what it looks like. This is the way it's supposed to be cut. It's not supposed to be soft and runny. It's supposed to be nice and compact to where when you cut it with a knife, it could be cut like a cake or a pie. And when you cut it, it should look like this. Super delicious, still soft on the inside and cheesy, not lacking in flavor, taste, or any of that. I do hope you guys give the recipe a try. And this is perfect for your holiday tables. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy!